Hello, I'm Hob in the Wind, and this is my response to case study number 3, um, technology and elderly care. This one's about John and his early Alzheimer's, and Susan, who is suggesting an AI to help him. To answer the question of technology and privacy, how should John's privacy concerns be weighed against the potential safety and assistance benefits of the AI system? John really wants his privacy. I think that's one of the main things that's important to him. Even though he isn't like an early adopter of technology and stuff, I think it's good for him to be skeptical of it. I think that his need for privacy should be heavily considered. The AI monitoring is like 24/7, and safety and assistance for his health could be provided through like other means, such as Susan. And with his early stage Alzheimer's, he could be unknowingly consenting to something that he doesn't want to due to his Alzheimer's. So he's not really like, it could be an accident that he consents to something that he truly doesn't want to. Question 2 of human touch versus technological care. Can technology adequately replace or supplement the human element in caregiving, especially for someone with Alzheimer's? I think it can help, but I don't think it can adequately replace it fully. I think that anyone with Alzheimer's or something that affects them as they grow older, they need someone who is physically there for them. It is different with AI having a conversation. Although AI can like have a conversation, it's different because there's no human connection between the two people. And I think that AI can probably help to like remember things for him, like medications or when he has appointments or something like that. But it's not always reliable. It can't, especially with his want for privacy. If he has to put all that information in, then it kind of invades on his privacy. So I think that maybe John could use like some sort of like basic AI to help him with reminders, or speak to him about what medications he needs to take. But he definitely still needs someone who is physically there to help him, just in case there's an emergency where he falls, or there's an accident where he needs medical attention or anything like that, which obviously AI can't help with because it's just a computer. They can't physically be there, you know. Question 3 of financial decision making. Should the cost of advanced technology be a decisive factor in caregiving, considering John's financial situation? I mean, John's rich. He has the money, and he can afford. He's not necessarily rich, but he can definitely afford a super advanced AI to help him. But I think just because he has the money to put towards this AI, he doesn't necessarily have to do it. I think there's plenty of other options that he could use, or he could spend the money on, like if he hired someone to help take care of him or something like that. I think it's more useful if someone physically is there for him, compared to spending that money on a computer that would just remind him of just set reminders for him. yeah, I think, like I said, having a basic AI to help him with the basic necessities of remembering certain things would be good. But um, also with Susan, his friend, if she's there often, I think she could definitely provide that help, which is something that he may not have to spend money on. Um, and she's not always going to be there to help him. So having a basic AI would definitely lighten the responsibilities that she has to do to take care of John. But yeah, I think because of how expensive this AI will be, I don't think it's a smart decision to invest into it. Question 4 of ethical and consent issues. How can consent and ethical considerations be addressed when implementing advanced technology in the care of someone with cognitive impairment? Um, I, to me, it's a bad idea for someone with Alzheimer's to be completely reliant um, on an AI this advanced, because even though it's advanced and it can do all these things, it's invasive, especially to John, who prioritizes his uh, privacy. But he his Alzheimer's might not allow for him to correctly consent to everything that the AI might require. Um, Obviously, he doesn't have the same cognitive functions as when he was younger and didn't have Alzheimer's, so he could make like the the decisions that he wants to make. Um, but now that he does, and he's older, and he has this cognitive impairment, it's definitely going to be decisions that he makes. Like, the decisions that he makes aren't going to be exactly, may not be exactly what he wants. Um, and I think that AI could take advantage of his impairment, not like purposefully or like actively trying to take advantage of him, but um, like unknowingly taking advantage of him, as in he could, like, the AI could want to access information, and then he'll say yes, and it's kind of, the AI is kind of like taking advantage of that kind of. Um, which again goes to earlier, where I would say that if he had a, like, a basic AI, then it would be much more comfortable for him to not give out so much of his private information. Like, if he used a system that didn't have to monitor him for the like entirety of his life, then like, if it just focused specifically on like reminders and medications like that, I think it could definitely benefit him a lot more than having an advanced AI that intrudes on his privacy. Okay, and for balancing independence and safety, how can John's desire for independence be balanced with the need for safety and effective management of his condition? Um, Obviously, he wants his independence and privacy. And I think that investing in a basic AI is the most effective way to not intrude on his privacy. And he doesn't need the most advanced AI for that, because it's really just simple text reminders that he could just do in like an app, like a calendar app. But I think having the AI combined with the help of Susan, or a person, like a human person, human interaction, is the best way to go about it, because having the AI means that Susan would be there less, or could be there less, and that would improve John's sense of independence. And having like a 50-50 blend or something like that of AI and Susan's help would provide the like Susan's ability to be physically there and provide for his physical safety, and for his like needs. Like if he needs to grab something, Susan would be there. And then having the AI would definitely lighten some of those responsibilities for Susan, because if the AI reminds him or reminds John of stuff that he needs, he could probably go get it for himself, because he's not he's not disabled. He can still do things. He just needs the reminders for it. So yeah, I think having like a blend of the use of like a non-intrusive AI and Susan's help would definitely be the best way for John to go about his this case. All right, thank you.